Third topic. Disney, Frozen, is a satanic tool. Let's get into this, and I think we're going to have a little subtopic here on this, right, Coctopus?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so, let's get into this, man. Here we go. Our third topic and our last topic for tonight before we bring in, before the Cooter Report, I should say, and before we bring in Richard Carrier, a special guest tonight. So it's going to be awesome. Cooter! It's coming up. Cooter! All right, here we go.
Man, how many children are taken into these things, and how many Christians are taking their kids off to see the movie Frozen, produced by an organization that is probably one of the strongest, most pro-homosexual organizations in the country. You wonder sometimes, I'm not a tinfoil hat conspiratorialist, but you wonder sometimes if maybe there's something very evil happening here, Steve.
It makes you wonder.
It makes you wonder, yeah. I mean, if I was the devil, what would I do to really foul up an entire social system and do something really, really, really evil to 5 and 6 and 7 year olds and Christian families around America?
I think I would make a movie.
I would buy Disney.
Yeah.
If I was the devil, I would buy Disney in 1984.
Yeah. And
that's what I would have done.
And then you start making all these nice little movies that just throw little things in there that make sin look enticing. And in fact, some of the worst of sins, make it look enticing, or at least to start to indoctrinate slowly. Turn the heat up on the frog in the pan.
Friends, this is evil. Just evil. I wonder if people are thinking, I think this cute little movie is going to indoctrinate my 5-year-old to be a lesbian or treat homosexuality or bestiality in a light sort of way. I wonder if the average parent going to see Frozen is thinking that way. I wonder if they're just walking in and saying, yeah, let's get my 5-year-old and 7-year-old indoctrinated early. Steve, they're not.
No.
I think for the most part, they're oblivious. And yet maybe they do pick up on pieces of it, but they just don't get up and walk out.
Unfreaking believable, huh? How much hatred can you spew within a couple minutes? You know what I mean? Especially towards your daughter and little girls, and nonsense and just shit that is just speculation. It's just you're assuming this happens when it clearly doesn't. There's no evidence for it that would support his claims whatsoever. I mean, like it's delusional thoughts. He's just being delusional in that he thinks like, well, Satan fucking owns fucking Disney. You know what I mean? I would target the children that watch Disney. What the fuck, man? What the hell's this shit? TJ, what do you got? Because I know you want to rant a little bit, and I'll read that article. Just let me know when you want to read that article.
Yeah. There's actually quite a bit to say about this asshole. It seems like any time that they don't want like gratuitous sex scenes, right? And this movie has zero.
Yeah, exactly.
Zero. It's a Disney movie meant for kids, obviously. But if you have like 2 female characters, and I don't know all the details, whether they're like best friends or sisters or whatever. Are they sisters?
To be honest with you, I just got off the phone. I got off the phone with my mom a little bit ago, and she's
bullshit. You wouldn't have to watch it.
I swear, I know. I swear, I probably will watch it now after hearing this.
No, seriously, it's research.
No, seriously, hearing this douchebag. Yeah, I should have. I should have actually watched it for fucking research. Say, I just watched the whole fucking movie, and there's nothing like that. What he states,
there isn't any,
which I'm sure there isn't. Yeah, exactly.
But the fact is that this guy can find the weird shit in anything, and for some reason it makes all of Disney evil. Like Bambi leads to bestiality, because I mean, look how goddamn cute that deer is.
Yeah, I know.
Like whoa, buddy. Like the rest of us are not all like weirded out, and that's the kind of dude that I think actually would act on those urges if he didn't have like God or whatever. And maybe he does act on those kind of urges and then has to have God so he can say sorry and feel like he's forgiven for doing something he feels guilty for. It's just, I don't know, sick shit.
It's just amazing.
I like how he lumps in bestiality and lesbianism as if, they're teaching you lesbianism and to fuck a moose.
Well, no, it's the old way of thinking about
oh shit
about homosexuality. That that comes back to what they used to think about all the time when they had to hide it in the 50s and 60s. If you're a homosexual, you automatically were a pedophile, someone who fucked dogs, someone who fucked animals, someone who was just a complete shitbag who would do anything horribly wrong. And it all gets lumped with it, and some of it still stays, especially with right-wing nuts, thinking, you know, if you have anal sex that you're going to have a diaper and your ass is going to fall out and all these stupid fucking things. It's stupid fucking propaganda that is with the right wing, and it keeps going on. Some of it gets dropped, but a lot of it keeps going on, and now they apply it to this. Because what? Fucking guy loves a moose, or I'm sorry, a reindeer, and oh look, the sister loves her sister. Well, what the fuck do you expect?
Yeah, it is pretty funny. So
they expect their families to hate each other because everyone in their family hates them. That's what they're used to.
Funny, you know what the sad part about it is? This guy probably makes a fucking decent amount of money in what he does, and people fucking suck this shit up, man. They suck it up like it's fucking truth, man. And that's scary, man. Or that it's true. It's scary, man. It does scare me.
I guess we can talk about the Fox News article.
Okay, cool.
It links directly in with this.
Yeah, it's basically with all the Christian movies. Hey, it's good. Let's get this article, and I'll read it real quick here. This article here, which is pretty wild here, is according to the newly released 2014 annual movie guide report to the entertainment industry, family-friendly, patriotic, I should say, and religious films are earning more money at the American box office each year. And now the image you're looking at right now, for the first time, 9 of the 10 top grossing movies in 2013 at both domestic and international box office have a family-oriented theme, including Iron Man 3, Frozen, and Man of Steel. And a large portion of the top 10, such as Fast and Furious 6, had references, I can't even say because I'm laughing so hard, references to Jesus Christ. And this is...
I wonder if that counts as like, Jesus Christ!
Yeah. Well, because, it's like, okay, I know... Vin Diesel's character is very religious in Fast and Furious, so if he even says Jesus Christ, it's a family movie. What about all the violence and the crashing? Don't worry about
the
that.
Running from the cops and the shooting.
And the shooting, and the fact that they're fucking criminals on the run.
Yeah, exactly.
And there are gratuitous sex scenes in, like, Fast and Furious.
Dude.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. Isn't that funny, though, man? And there's in a superhero movie. I mean, like, isn't God supposedly and Jesus like a superhero? And just they had. Well, let's
they were comparing.
Ain't that like
Superman to Jesus? Yeah,
that's another idol, right? You shouldn't be worshiping other idols, right?
Comment. It says Man of Steel is about a couple who adopts an illegal immigrant.
Yeah, well, there you go. That's something the Republicans are for, right?
But what's really sick about it is, like, Iron Man 3, like, all of these movies, they were more comic book based than they were like family based or faith based, surely. But what they look at anything like with the good guy wins as like faith based. Like, you have faith that the good guy will win, and that's the type of movies they love.
Exactly.
I don't think really
faith messed up.
I don't see how this could be the first time that 9 out of 10 make that list. It seems like it should have happened before, but I've actually got a list here. Number 1 for top grossing movies of 2013, Hunger Games is number 1.
That's funny.
Hunger Games. So you tell me the awesome positive message in that. Then Iron Man 3, Frozen. Frozen was
the rich.
Frozen's up there.
Are rich are very well because the white rich.
Yeah, let them finish.
Very well, and all those little immigrant fucks.
Let them finish this list.
All right, so Frozen is number 3, which is, I guess, both family and faith-friendly and indoctrinating your children to be lesbian moose fuckers. Then Despicable Me 2, Man of Steel, Gravity, which is obviously weird science stuff. Who in the fuck out there really believes in gravity? And then
it's a creationist movie. I'm sorry.
Monsters University. 8, The Hobbit, the Desolation of Smaug. 9, Fast and Furious 6, and 10, Oz the Great and Powerful.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah, so I don't really. At number 11, by the way, and number 12, I should bring in, and I guess 13 too. 11 is Star Trek Into Darkness. so that's obviously not faith-based or anything. 12 is Thor, so that's faith-based, but in the wrong God. No mentions of Jesus Christ in that one, I don't think, unless, Thor, like, swung his hammer at someone and they were like, Jesus Christ! And then 13 is World War Z, which is obviously very faith and family-based.
Where's Son of God on that list? Is Son of God on that list?
I don't think it's on here. Let's see. Down there.
It's way down there. It's way down there, probably.
Wow.
It's only been out for 3 weeks.
I don't even see it. Shit. If it's on here, it's below RIPD.
Yeah, it definitely is, dude. Trust me.
Wow. That's bad. That's real bad.
But yeah, I'm like, this is just so funny how they're like saying, oh, well, this and that, we got all these Christian movies and we're going to have this revival in, America with our youth now. No, it's not going to happen. Only thing you're going to appeal. This is why the churches and people like Joel Osteen are pre-purchasing tickets, man. Him and I forget what the other douchebag is, America's pastor, whatever the fuck his name is. The guy that lost his kid.
There's a lot of douchebags in charge of mega churches.
It's just amazing how these organizations are pre-purchasing all these tickets for these Christian movies to try to boost the fucking numbers. And because they know they're going to be hurting if they didn't do that. They want to do it otherwise.
I've got to read one more little quote.
Yeah, go ahead and we'll move on to the report.
Article before we move on. This is so funny.
Yeah, go ahead.
From the same article, it says the report also claims that movies reflecting strong pro-American, conservative, patriotic, moral, and/or capitalist content or values, unquote, such as Iron Man 3, The Hunger Games, Hating Breitbart, Captain Phillips, and Lone Survivor earn more overall than films like White House Down, Blue is the Warmest Color, Elysium, and Spring Breakers. So basically, they're not just saying that it's family and faith. They're like, strong pro-American, conservative, patriotic, moral, and/or capitalist content. That's what everyone loves so much. These people are fucking deluded.
Yeah, they are.
And they use Hunger Games as a pro-American, conservative, patriotic. It's the first example. And Hating Breitbart, which I've never even. It sounds like something I should go watch.
Yeah, I think you should.
See, I think they would like Elysium if it didn't end the way it did. If the immigrants got, if the scum of
spoiler,
Earth,
I guess. Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah, spoiler. If the scum of Earth got wiped out instead, it'd be great because all them rich white fucks or all the rich, somewhat white-ish fucks, because there's some people who, they have to put enough people in there to not seem like they're racist, but they are, really. But, the elitists, I'm sorry, if they had won, then it would be a good movie promoting it. But no, it's unfortunately the, underdog one, so that's a bad fucking movie.